I'm getting ready to cut down the amount of time and days and stuff on YouTube here, I think. Until I get back on the road or something, because I think I'm spending a little bit too much time. Maybe twice a day is not right. Maybe I should just do it at 7 at night or at noon. To my regular people, what's your thought on it when y'all hear me ask about this? Let me know what you think. I think going down to once a day would be probably even pushing it. I should only do it like 2 or 3 times a week and just go live when something's important and do shorts, the little shorts or reels, whatever. I think they call them shorts on YouTube, under 3 minutes. I'll be doing them instead, I think. So, what's up with everybody? Oh, they say 3 people's here. Wow, I'm impressed. A second ago it said none. Y'all popped up out of nowhere. How you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I can't complain. This probably won't be a very long live today. I usually try and do them an hour or so, but I think I'm going to cut that down quite a bit. What's y'all's thought on it? Or does anybody have a thought on it? Or does anybody want to even make a comment to let me know that I'm seeing comments? What's up, Frankie? Listening while driving. Well, that's better than texting while driving, so yeah, just keep listening, my friend. Nice to know you're listening. Or if you do say something, I'll understand you're using talking to text, and the computer sometimes writes what you don't want it to say. Hey, so you like that photo I sent you? That was cute. You know, I would take that as a compliment, really. I thought it was kind of cute. Should be jealous they didn't send one to you. I'd ask them, hey, won't you send me one? I almost made it the picture for the beginning of this video, but I said, nah. Hi, back at you. Whew. Starting to warm up a little bit for the day, but I'm getting a breeze, so maybe it won't be too bad. I've already lost my glasses again. Oh, there they are, right where I left them. Flintstone said it best, a little dab would do. I still got this dab left from when I got here the other day. So having no flour, I think I'll do a little dab or do. So excusez-moi. That was a little more than I thought. A big dabadoo. I wasn't expecting that. My mind was good. Like smoking half a joint at one time. Woo. Damn it, man. Woo. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, goodness. So, what's new with anybody or everybody? The purpose of this, nobody belongs in jail for weed. Please sign the petition. It's in the description of the video. If you happen to be in the Joplin, Missouri area, come on by. I'm over here next to the car wash in CC Pizza. I think this is Rangeline Road, maybe. Oh, hey, Doug. Right on. Right on, Mr. Doug. Nice to see you. Nice to see you here. I got a couple of friends pissed at me that don't come in no more. I'm just going to start cutting my lives down and stuff, because a lot of times I can't have my own opinion and stuff without offending people or whatever. So I think that means I'm spending too much time on the internet. So if I kind of disappear a little bit here and there, it's just because I think I'm spending too much time on the internet with the lives. But I guess that is how you build your audience and your subscriptions and all that. You know, if I'm not here, I can't. But that's why I was going to do the reels and keep the lives for the important things. I mean, who wants to see an old burnout hippie every day, twice a day, come on here and just yap? Hey, Em, I'm always having fun. I'm always having fun. Absolutely. Here, let me show you the funnest part of my day. Are you ready for this? See, I travel the United States fighting to get our cannabis prisoners out of jail. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. If they have a weed charge, it needs to be destroyed, and they need to be free. Like I say, nobody belongs in jail for weed. Damn, my shirt blew down. Ah! And if you believe in that, and it should be federally legal, sign that. Screenshot that. Sign that. Go to 420gym.com. But here's the funnest thing that I do. Because like I say, I'm a mobile billboard, and I try and get people to sign the petition. Right? And like I say, I'm in Joplin today. Over here by the plaza. So come by if you can. This is my favorite part. I remind people that our Creator gave us every herb-bearing seed. And he didn't stutter. He didn't say all except cannabisum. Actually, marijuana, cannabisum's in the anointing oil. Go look in the Hebrew Bible. Get a little education. But after I remind them that it's in the first chapter of the Bible, I ask them, I say, what's it say above that? And sometimes I got to ask them 2 or 3 times because they get confused. And finally they'll say, everyone needs a little Jesus. And I give them one of these. And oh man, the smiles and joy and stuff that brings, just to my life, let alone the people I give it to. It's cool. So I'm out here trying to help people get out of jail, help people get benefits from the most beneficial plant on earth, whether we smoke it or not. And I'm trying to remind everybody they need a little Jesus. So what are you up to? Are you having fun? This is my fun. See, I strongly believe that my Creator gave me that herb. I believe in the Constitution. It's the people running the country that don't believe in the Constitution, nor do they believe in God. They pretend they believe in both, but they don't. It's all illusion. It's all an illusion, every bit of it. Lies to control. You know, there's only one race, the human race. There's not blacks, whites, this, that, the other, whatnot. They really aren't. Sure, you can look around, but aren't all dogs dogs? There's different breeds, but aren't they all dogs? Other than the Nephilim, where the fallen angels come down and mated with the women and stuff. But human being-wise, there's only one race, the human race. Period. You see color, you see race, you see all that. You lose from the jump. You lose from the jump, because one race is always going to think they're better, deserve whatever. No, human beings, planet Earth. How do we all come into the world? Naked and nothing. How do we leave the world? Naked and nothing. Your first breath of life. Wah! Is what journey? People say, oh, we all got different journeys. No, we got different paths, but we all have one journey and one journey only, and that is death. And that's how simple life is. If we lived and believed in the golden rule, look at what we could do. If we tried to better mankind instead of trying to figure out how to profit from and screw over the next neighbor, look at the world we'd have, man. That's why it pisses me off that people believe the lie that cannabis, we know the word cannabis, was ever marijuana. No, William Randolph Hearst named it that. He started what Donald Trump says is fake news. We've always had that, but they're changing the words on everything now. But us old folk remember, it was called yellow journalism. Same thing, narrative, false news, all that crap, whatnot, but it started from what? Marijuana, calling it that. Just like you look in the King James Bible, it can't tell you that ingredient that costs 250 shekels. It can tell you that it could be one of, they put it as a classification. It could be this, it could be this, it could be this. They didn't pinpoint it down. Why? Because the Bible wrote before the King James clearly states that it was cannabism, Hebrew for marijuana, or cannabis, as it's really known as. Oh, I don't care if Diddy got set free or not. Go brag at and scream at the world. Who cares? He had a trial, and I guess he had a trial. I don't know. But, you know, hey, if he went to court and they said he's not guilty, I'm not no one to question that. Why are you? They lied for me years and said that Epstein had a list and stuff. Hell, I heard all about that list stuff way before 2020. They've been bullshitting us about that for what, 5+ years now? Trump promised to release the list and all, and now all of a sudden, there's no list. Well, I didn't ask if it was a question. I didn't ask you if it was a question or not. I don't care if he got set free or not. What don't you understand about that? It has nothing to do with me and my life. I don't put my nose in it. If you put your nose in other people's lives, that's you. Judgment's up to the man above, God. That's it. Oh, there's no justice for the mega rich. You know that, and I know that. You might, yeah, I'm probably stoned. And what's it to you? Why you come on here on my channel? It's about cannabis prisoners, and the first thing you do is talk about Diddy. Well, why don't you go to a Diddy channel? Oh, let me help you. See ya. Go preach your Diddy somewhere else. I ain't got time for that in my life. Diddy gets to answer to God. You know, whatever happens, I have no control over. What am I supposed to do? Say I hate the fact that they set him free? I don't know nothing about Diddy. All what you hear on TV and from people on TikTok and anything else, whether there's a list, whether he had baby oil, none of that I don't know nothing about. And none of the other people do either. But boy, they're all up in their butts about it. Me, I don't know. If it pertained to me, someone I knew, my friends or something, I'd get into it and investigate it and whatever and try and find out. But as it stands, they do that to get everybody upset and see how it's working. They do that to get everybody upset. Oh no, Diddy got free. Well, what about O.J. Simpson? Nobody talks about that no more or nothing. You know what I mean? But it's all designed to pit each other against each other. That's why I won't buy into it, and I won't argue people or nothing. I want to sit here and come on talk about cannabis and whatnot. Let's do it. You want to talk about Diddy? Well, go to a Diddy forum. I don't no disrespect in that. You know, anything like that, just take it to that forum. I mean, you ask a question or say something, I make a response back, and that should be that. Don't keep trying to pour it on, and you know, unless it's about cannabis. Because other than that, I really, like I say, I don't see race. I don't see none of that. I'm not allowed to have my own opinions on here, because no matter what my opinion is, I'm going to hurt someone's feelings. So I don't do opinions on here anymore or nothing. And, you know, I don't think the Diddy topic's a thing I want to discuss on my YouTube page. Like I say, I believe in Yahweh and Yahshua. And they're going to have the final word and the final judgment. People think that he's rich and he ain't going to get justice. Look what happened to O.J. Simpson. Yeah, he got away for a little bit, but didn't he really get justice? Lost his own, and they stole all his stuff. Didn't karma or whatever, didn't he kind of, if I remember right, O.J. did get kind of justice in the end. But I'd be the first to admit that the rich don't face the same that we do. But see, he had to pinpoint it to Diddy. No, all the rich, not just Diddy. All the rich, any one of the rich, they don't have the same legal system as we do. So, if he wants to make another account, you know, or whatever, come back and talk about everybody, not just Diddy, we could have that conversation, because I'm 100% with that, you know what I mean? Two different justice systems, and there always been. And that's why you're going to want to find out what happens on the 17th in my case with Walmart. Because I'm a solvent citizen. They can say I'm a corporate citizen all they want and whatnot, but I know in my heart of hearts and whatnot, I'm a solvent citizen. I know that everything they do is under maritime law. And I know Bar Association stands for British Attorney Registration. Anybody to think that we're under American rule, the Constitution and stuff, man, you're bamboozled as hell. We've been under British for many years, and we're staying under British rule. justice system. It's the two words. It's not one. It's not one word. Justice. It's just us. The courts, the prosecutors, the attorneys, and everything are all members of the British Attorney Registration. One vicious cycle and circle. Laws affect everybody. Now see, real American patriots, I think anybody involved with that should face justice. You know, anybody and everybody. And there's a lot of people, but see, they designed this. People aren't opening their eyes. We're in the last days. And all this is designed, and it's designed. Now they're getting all these mega people opening their eyes, and a lot of them are turning against Trump now and stuff, or they're trying to make people think that they are either or. But come on now, a lot of put faith and everything in Trump, and Trump promised to release that file. That secretary said the file was on her desk to be released, and in the end to say there's no such file. People ain't going to buy that, man. People aren't as dumb and stupid as they was 5 years ago, thank God. And I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen, but it ain't going to be good. But hell, look at me with the corporation of Walmart. I just had a Walmart order dropped off. Yeah, I could go across the street and shop for myself. Oh, and I thought I screwed up. When I looked at order, it said 10 undershirts. And I'm like, oh shit, did I check undershirt instead of t-shirt? Because they'll show you a picture of something and sell you something else. Any one of them things will. And I'm like, damn it, you know, that's going to be the first time I ever had undershirts for. And it got here, and no, it's regular t-shirts, so I was happy. Yay! I was happy. It's regular t-shirts. 60% recycled plastic. One question. Why isn't this 100% hemp plastic? Biodegradable. This shit, we need to get it off the planet. Well, folks, if you don't know, I am 420 Jim. That's not just a tag or nothing. That's my legal name. No, I didn't have cool parents. A judge in Tennessee back in 2019 legally changed my name to 420 Jim. Jim's my last. This is my last year out. I've been traveling since 2014. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And we need to have federal legalization. If you believe in that, the description of the video says sign up 420 Jim. Please go there, or when I show you the vehicle or whatever, scan the QR, take a screenshot, scan it, however, and get others to do it too. I don't know what's happening with Walmart yet. Oh, plastic. We need to get all plastic off this planet. They like shooting all these rockets, fill them full of plastic and shoot them at the sun. Fill them full of plastic and shoot them up to the sun. Anything made of plastic, anything made of wood, be made of marijuana. When the marijuana plant grows, it takes out 25% more carbon monoxide than any other plant on Earth. It also filters radiation like the sunflower does. See, everything on that plant we can use, but the flower, the bud, the leaves, even the roots. Everything on that plant is 100% useful and beneficial Hey, David is doing good. Well, yeah, Gordon, I agree with you when you say stop making plastic, because hemp plastic. Look into hemp plastic. Now, did you know Henry Ford? And you can go see this for yourself. Henry Ford, back in the day, built a car out of hemp. Yeah, hemp plastic is man, they use it in other countries and stuff. But go look at Henry Ford's hemp car. 10 times stronger and still 1,000 pounds lighter and ran on hemp fuel. 1 acre of marijuana makes 300 gallons of burnable fuel that comes back to the world as fertilizer instead of acid rain. Yeah, it's the most beneficial plant on earth. It would destroy a lot of the plastic, a lot of the wood industry, a lot of the petroleum industry. You know, all of our paints, varnishes, and oils and stuff before the 30s came from hemp. True story. Anything made of plastic, anything made of wood. Now they have hempcrete. Mold resistant, fire retardant, naturally. I mean, heck yeah. There's some wonderful shit. And that's why we can't have it. I don't know about the warnings there. Right on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I hope, yeah. Are you talking about William Randolph Hearst? The one that named it marijuana burning in hell? I sure hope so. I would hope so. Well, I don't know. I don't have hate for Jews or nothing, so I don't know. I see everybody as human beings, planet Earth, because that's why the blood sacrifice was paid. So everybody's everybody. The blood sacrifice has been paid to quit hating one another and live the 10 Commandments and the Golden Rule. Right on, David. No, yeah. No, I was at the Walmart Museum in 22, and I'll be there here in a couple of weeks. I'm going to probably end up camped out there for a while. Get my sandwich sign out, walk back and forth. I hope the weather cools off and I can wear my marijuana jacket. They're liars. I mean, lawyer told me yesterday that she would call me back and let me know if the offer was still on the table. Here it is this afternoon, and still no calls, but she swore she'd call me back yesterday. Well, she didn't swear. She said, I'll call you back before the end of the day. And I'm like, you're going to call me back today? She said, yes. Of course it's a lie. But there ain't nothing you can do. People lie to you all the time. You're too much bad for mental health. Well, then go away. Go away. If that's your comment, go the hell away. I don't know where that came from. Hey everybody, I hope you're doing okay. Hell, if you don't like the way I look, watch this. Let me show you what I drive. And if you're in Joplin, Missouri, and want to come on by, I'll be here. Probably another day tomorrow and Saturday. I don't know about Sunday. Monday, I got to head to Springfield. I've got court on Wednesday and Thursday in Springfield. I'm glad it came out. My sign needs more tape. Sorry about that. Anyhow, I give you the Cannabago. It's a 1987 Winnebago Aladdin motorhome. Yay! I'm here on Range Line Road and 16th by the car wash. I'll let people tag the RV if they donate a nickel, dime, dollar, or whatever, any donation at all. I'll let people tag it. That and my retirement's how I do it. There's where you want to scan the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. I'm hoping to do some artwork on it here in the next few days. I'm going to add a little more artwork to it. I have my famous sign, the one that says, "No, I don't have or sell weed." I've got that down because when I'm sitting inside with the AC on, I like to see out the window here. I can see who's walking up. Just in case I miss them on the camera. Damn, Jack, I wish you wouldn't lay in the middle of the front of the floor. They make it hard for me to come in and out the door. Yeah, the Cannabago. If you look up Cannabis 2, you'll see hundreds of videos. It used to be named the Cannabis 2. Too bad they didn't keep hemp fuel. The diesel engine was a hemp engine to run on hemp fuel. Yeah, I think it's way worse that they didn't keep hemp fuel. Now, I'm not saying take away all petroleum, but between hemp fuel, hemp oil, hemp products, and petroleum would be the powerhouse of the world. Everything's an illusion. How did I break God's peace signs? Explain yourself. Explain yourself there, oh wannabe. Number one, you ain't a Christian because you just judged me, not even knowing me. Yeah, remember, when you point a finger, you're pointing 3 back at yourself. Yeah. Don't just put your squivel here. Tell me where I broke God's peace signs. I think you could. No, it's what's in your heart. So is Christmas, so is Halloween or anything else. So, why don't you say what it is? Nah, just like that. There's no ruling what that means, but most people's going to say it means to F you. No, bullshit. Bullshit. Oh yeah, they love to judge others, I know that. Yeah, but see, that's why they're going down the wrong path. Because if this is a sin, if having that on my vehicle is a sin, he's losing the fact that Maybe if you went by the Old Testaments, like you're not supposed to have no idols or nothing, right? In the Old Testament, no idol, but that means a cross even. But there was a blood sacrifice paid, that changed that. So having that peace sign, nah, that's God ain't gonna hold that against me at all. Well, hey, Ed, I'd spent money out of the bowl and put some regular cannabosum in it. I'd put some cannabosum in it. I wouldn't smoke that damn money, because that's just because they changed when Winnie Randolph Hearst named marijuana from cannabis. They also changed that where it was always known as the devil's lettuce until it was tagged marijuana. So no, you're not smoking the devil's lettuce. The devil's lettuce is in everybody's pocket, and it's the love of it and the greed and everything. It has nothing to do with cannabis. Hey. Hey, anybody that don't believe in peace and love, I don't believe in their religion. My religion is not man's religion, man's Christianity or nothing. You know, I have a loving but vengeful God. I can't worship no one but him. There was a blood sacrifice paid in order for me to be able to meet him when I move on to my next level. A lot of people tell you the book of Enoch is a bunch of crap or whatnot. I happen to think the book of Enoch is one of the most enlightening books I ever read. And I keep on going back and reading it and finding out more and more things. You know, these are the same people that will tell me that I'm on a spinning ball going through the universe. And I'll tell them they're full of shit. Hey, Ben 10, you got it. That's it. Religion is this. Everything is yin and yang in life. On, off, left, right, cold, hot. Right? It's good and bad. You do good, you're going to get rewards in your next life. You do bad, you're going to play hell in your next life. Human beings, planet Earth. Well, you know, you judged me for the last time, you idiot. You know, you just judged me for the last time. I don't have time for you and your judgment. Why don't you just take your bullshit off my channel? See ya. Yeah. Who's a liar, no name? Who are you calling a liar? Well, thank you. Hey, no name. How do we know who you're calling a liar if you won't put who you call the liar and about what? Who lied about what? Oh, Charles Manson? I didn't know anybody even mentioned Charles Manson. I must have missed that one. I don't know. How much time do you have left on Earth? Why are you asking me that? Nobody knows the time. No one. No one at all. Well, hello. You know what? Whatever time I have left on, Yahweh's going to give me. Because Yahshua paid the ultimate sacrifice that I don't have to worry about nothing. Because you know what? When you get that first breath of life, you're on your journey to death. Tells me not to worry. Why would I worry? I could walk out the door right now and trip, break my neck, and be dead. To me, that's I won't say a stupid question, but I mean, nobody knows how long they're going to be. Kentucky grows the best, Sarah. I hope everybody has lots of time left on earth. But see, I don't see color, race, none of that stuff. And that's what hurts a lot of people's feelings. And I'm not sorry. I'm not brought up that way. I love everybody until they cross me or something. Then I bring out my double-edged sword, just like the Bible says. I stand up for myself and my rights. A lot of people don't like that. But you know what? You don't steal or lie to me or anything like that. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to live the golden rule around you, and I expect the same back from you. Or just stay the hell over in your place, whatever, your farm, whatever. We don't have to ever meet. But all this hate and stuff, it's got to go. And the reason I say Kentucky, if you're still here, I've been on the road for since 2014, traveling the United States, 38 states. Back in 2014, I stopped and doing the petition, in Kentucky, and I think I was in Ashland or Asheville, something like that. Little guy, older than me, he'd come, we talked for about an hour. He's telling me how he grows, and he does moonshine on the mountain, all kinds of stuff, and people don't come on them mountains unless they're invited and all this stuff. And right before he gets ready to leave, he says, anybody give you any Kentucky bluegrass? And I'm like, no, I haven't heard of that one. He says, I grows it. He went to his truck, come back and gave me a little bud. OMG. It was like Jack Harrow, man. It was really, really good. Let me see what I've missed here in comments. Howdy from Cleveland. Hey, you're in Kentucky. There you go. Oh, well, see, yeah, I knew it was time to get rid of old stupid no name. Goodbye. I'd missed the comment he made earlier. I have trolls like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, it is what it is? Oh, yeah. Well, we had electric cars. We had electric cars back in the day. Yellow Cab would pull in. They'd take the hood off the car, bring in a special made forklift, lift out the battery pack, pick up another one, put it in, put the hood on, and send it back out. That's how they changed their fuel. Yeah, I mean, we've been lied to about everything. We're not on a spinning ball hurling through Earth. There's literally cities buried under some of these reservoirs and lakes and stuff that man's created. I mean, everything's starting to come to light. Right on. Yeah, I've never been out to the California area to see their grows or nothing. It used to be Texas until Texas turned their back on me. And what I mean is, I spent a lot of time in Texas. I was even late breaking news in Lubbock, Texas, and a lead news story in Amarillo, Texas. And we're talking about in 2018. You can see the news stories if you went to go look for them and whatnot. Can you imagine back then when, I mean, people talk about it all now and whatnot, but back then it was like, ah! And I kept telling them that the criminalization is the stupidest thing you can do, Texas. Do not vote for the criminalization. Just keep fighting the way you are, but if you take the criminalization, it will not change. Here we are with Texas. And they damn near lost all their hemp products. The only reason they didn't, enough people stood up and told that governor they're going to throw his ass out of office. And that's exactly why it didn't go through. Okay? Alabama, that idiot done it. So she ain't got no hope of being in office next term. But see, they're talking about maybe doing that federally now. Decriminalizing it federally. Hell no. Decriminalization means it's still against the law. We don't want it against the law period, nowhere, no way, no how. They fucked us over for 80 plus years now. People still can't get decent jobs because of the stupid marijuana record and stuff. Anybody that says it's bad is uneducated or a liar. It's time to stop the bullshit. It was in the anointing oil. I'll be the first to tell you, should we smoke marijuana, cannabis, weed, ganja, anything you want to call it? No. But I'll also tell you we shouldn't smoke vapes, we shouldn't smoke cigarettes, we shouldn't stand by campfires and the hell that smoke neither. It's all bad for you. And I never tell you to do it. Period. But, he did give us every herb-bearing seed, correct? And he didn't say except cannabis. Hang on, I gotta breathe. Well, thank you, and hey, I'm not living nowhere. I'm fighting Walmart right now. I would have already been down in Florida and starting to head up towards DC and then back home to Arizona. But I'm out here suing Walmart in between, or I'd already be on my way. I may be stuck out here another month. We have to see what's happening. Oh, the reason we don't use it for fuel and oil and stuff, the hierarchy is that they don't want it. They don't want to do that. They've had 10 years to do that. Everything on that plant is worth something, yet all these grows, they clip the buds and throw the rest of the shit away. The most important and great shit, they throw away. It's crazy and stupid, but that's what they do. Oh, prisons is what it's all about. Stolen intelligence has no consciousness, therefore farthest. Who's the farthest from God as humanly possible? Well, that's where you're wrong. They use cannabis in the medical field all the time. That statement is a lie. They use it in medical all the time. Why would you say that? Oh yeah, well, any of it makes great brownies. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't tell people to smoke marijuana. I never will. But did the Almighty mind if we got high, as you say, off of marijuana? No, not at all. And I'm going to knock all these critics' socks off right here. Show me a scripture where it says do not apply heat to your meat. Because God didn't give me cannabis, marijuana, cannabis, and whatever you want to call it, to smoke. He didn't. I admit that. He didn't give it for you to smoke or nothing. Whether it's in flower, dab, or what. That's not what it was meant for. It was meant for meat. Yes, in moderation. That's the whole key right there, in moderation. Now, did he mind if I got high from it? No. Because he specifically said he gave it to me for meat. And if him knowing that plant and all, he knows he put a force field around it where you can't get high off that plant until heat has been applied. It's THCA and you can't get high from it. That's why they smoke it, vape it, and cook it into butters and stuff. You've got to deactivate the force field. Now you show me in the Bible where it says you don't heat your meat. And I'll say, okay, God probably didn't mean for us to fill the euphoria off of it. Yeah. I got all y'all there, didn't I? No. And like you said, Jared, all things in moderation. Yeah. People shouldn't be eating cannabis or smoking either one and not go to work or nothing. You hear all these stigma stories about, just a lazy pot. No, that's a lazy person that smokes pot and uses pot as an excuse. I'm 67 and damn near outwork any young person you put beside me. Oh, so much for the critics on cannabis, huh? See, people are quick to think and judge me about, I'm not a Christian, I'm not this, that, and the other because of marijuana. It was just the opposite. I try and teach people about it. No. Now, depending on, I think employers have the right to tell people whether they can smoke or not. And if they don't believe your word and you give them your word and they want to test you and you want to work for them, I think all that should be fine. You have that choice to work for that company or not. There's plenty of things in this world that someone could do while they're stoned. Probably a lot better if they're stoned. But there's also just as equal, if not more, things that people shouldn't be stoned doing. Like driving and stuff. No, it should be like alcohol. You get caught driving, smoking a joint or something, it should be like alcohol. You want that open container, that open baggie next to you, the roaches in the ashtray like you're supposed to, it should be like an open container ticket. I mean, as a responsible cannabis user, I think everything should be carried in the glove box or the trunk. Any paraphernalia, bongs, pipes, butane, pot, whatever. Put it in the glove box, put it in the trunk, just like alcohol. Okay? You want your baggies laying there and your roaches in the ashtray, that cool? You're facing like an open container ticket or something. You want to be cool and having your car Cheech and Chong as a car, face a DUI for it. You know what I mean? I never preach smoking and driving or anything like that. Matter of fact, I don't preach smoking. Like I say, we shouldn't smoke nothing. The only reason I still smoke pot is I quit cigarettes. And they were 100 times worse for me than cannabis. So, I gave up 2 big vices, well, 3. Cocaine over 20 years ago, and that's the biggest good Lord let me walk away from. No rehab, no nothing, just the power of the man above. Same with alcohol and tobacco. So anybody that says you can't do it or whatnot, they're full of shit. You can do it. Anybody can do it. But you got to have the help from the Father and the Son above. Or I did. If it wasn't from the help of the Father and the Son, I wouldn't have been able to do them things. People say, oh, well, Jesus ain't real. What? Hey, you think I care? He's real to me. He's real to me, and that's all that matters. And I like to tell others that he's real, and he's real to me, but that's all I can tell others, you know what I mean? He is real to me. He's brought me from the bottom of the bottom and let me walk away, and hell, just this last 10 years in this mission, the blessings and stuff that God's done for me. Some of my people that's been here for the 10, 11 years, they can contest to it. I mean, literally small miracle type things. Well, thank you. Oh, God loves everyone wholeheartedly. He don't give up on us, we give up on him. And once we realize that, just like the closer we get to him, the more the demons come after us. That's why I'm having the troubles I'm having right now with Walmart and the couple of trolls that I've got, calling Walmart and stirring all this up. They're mad, man. They want to get me away from God, and they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. I love meeting people, even if I'm sitting here in this town. a couple of people come up today, just like that cop car sitting on this video here. He wasn't here for me, but when he came back to his car to leave, I'm like, officer, can I give you a little gift? And he's like, yeah, and everybody needs a little Jesus. And man, he lit up. He really appreciated that. I'm just out here trying to educate people on cannabis. Sign the petition at 420jim.com. This is my last year doing this. It's getting a little crazy. Well, it's getting a lot crazy. Ups, down, downs, up, left is right, right's left. It's getting real crazy out here. I can't wait to see what happens on the 16th and 17th with Walmart. Hopefully both great things, because then the 31st would mean another great thing. Well, anything else anybody'd like to talk about? I'm about ready to call it a day myself. I do these lives each day at noon and 7, or I have been so far. I'll probably keep them up for a little bit and see how they go. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it. It don't cost you anything to subscribe to the channel. Just click the subscribe button and turn on the all notifications. That way when I go live, like get pulled over or whatever reason, there's 101 reasons someone might come and bug me. And I always go live. So I'd appreciate if you signed the petition, shared it, and become a subscriber. You can sign the petition at 420jim.com. Any last questions, comments, or concerns before I go? If so, now would be a good time to post them. What a little dab it do. Hey, Tyler, man, I appreciate that. I do. Much love. It's real and truth, and that's what we got to be. Human beings on planet Earth. We got to love one another, respect one another, look out for one another. We're living in Revelations, and all of us like-minded like this, we need to start reaching out, banding together, because he's coming quick. It could be in an hour, it could be in 100 years. I think it's going to be within the next couple of years. But no man knows. But I want to make sure I'm ready. And I want to try and earn some of them rewards. No, thank you. Hey, my friends, I hope to catch y'all back here at 7 o'clock tonight, or again tomorrow at noon. Until then, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, folks, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and most of all, Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful afternoon.